Sarah just said that she's really excited about your storyline for this season. What do you feel about it? What can you tell us about it?
I don't know a lot about it. I keep hearing that. Andrew Kreisberg said it, and Sarah said it, and they keep saying like, "Oh my God, we have so many amazing things." I'm like, really? What? But there are a few things that are coming up. I don't know how much I could say about it, but the great thing about Alex this season is that we do get to learn about her outside of the DEO, because there really hasn't been anything for her outside of the DEO. And there is that scene, in the moment where Supergirl's going out into space and she's going to make that huge risk to try to save the planet, and they have that moment where it's kind of like Kara says to Alex, you need to live your life. You need to see what, everything outside of just me and protecting me and watching over me. So you do get to see what that, at least the beginning of what that looks like, and see who Alex is, without the suit.
With Superman coming onto the show, are we going to get to see more of Alex's relationship with Superman? Is there like a competition between Superman and Alex about like who does Kara like more, or like family?
It's interesting because we only have not a ton of interaction, but when you do see it, it is kind of like almost a little cryptic. Like you sort of see bits and pieces of everything that you mentioned, because it's family.
Yeah.
In one way or another, it's still, at the end of the day, it's family, whether or not adopted or whatnot. I mean, because he brings her into our family. So obviously, like, he's been involved at one way or another. So it is pretty funny though to see. There's some really good moments between the three of them in the first two episodes. Yeah.
Now that the DEO has returned to kind of the status quo, are we going to see her really return to work there, or is she going to stay focused on finding her family?
Oh, no. Yeah, she'll still be very deeply ingrained. I mean, that's just, it's who she is, and that's what she does, and all of it's interconnected anyway. So, and threats are always going to come, and we've got some pretty big bads that are coming in this season, and so that's inevitable anyway. Like, she'll still be planted there. But, I mean, yeah, a big part of the journey is for them to find out if he is, in fact, still alive, and if so, what they may or may not have done to him. Because it's a lab. A terrible, terrible lab. Yeah.
So all these characters had established roles, except for yours. So how do you go about, even this next season now, where there's no history for Alex, and the character of Alex is becoming synonymous with Supergirl, like kryptonite.
Right. Well, I don't have any boundaries. Like, there's nothing that I have to adhere to. There's nothing that my character really has to. I'm not married to anything. So it really is. It's cool because I get to be a part of everybody's journey. But then now, like I said, in this season coming up, we get to kind of see Alex as her own character. And hopefully my action figure will come out one day. I get to be like with the other two who have interchangeable hands. And I'm just like, really? But I will say, we did go to Legoland with my family, and they made a little minifigure of Alex Danvers, and I will be in Miniland. And I'm just like, that's the coolest thing ever. So, yes. So that's great. Awesome.
If he was
Well, Ben.
hanging over.
Sure. He was. He came by. How's everything else going for you guys?
I mean, I guess I could ask real quick about the relationship that you have with, young fans that are now watching Supergirl. Like, the show's coming back for season 2, and are you excited to be getting them another season of
I love it.
the Supergirl and Alex relationship?
I love it. I'm so proud of our show, and I'm so grateful for the storyline that we get to show, especially the relationship between the girls, because so many times you see relationships with sisters, and it's like that. It really is that kind of catty sort of thing where like they're always fighting, or it's just like buddy, and it's like, no, we're really showing the dynamic of what family really is about. But at the end of the day, family's first. And they'd fight to the death for each other, and they have. Well, almost. And I love that we get to show that relationship. There's nothing perfect about it, but I have little girls. I have 2 little girls, and for them to see that and to see the bond, I think it's invaluable to me. So I love it. But now I'm going.
Okay.
Thank you guys. Thanks so much.